the Last Supper, with Jesus and the disciples. You gotta check this one out. It was like they was on a Zoom conference call, which is hilarious to me because one of the things that we have done. So every Thursday I have a group of friends. I'm the smartest one of all the friends, but that's another story. But every Thursday we meet, and we meet for half price wings on Thursday. Man, these big ass wings, delicious. So I always have my wings and my red wine. They clown me for it, but now they like to do it. But back in the day, they was clowning me for my wings and my red wine. I'm telling you, I love it. Anyway, so every Thursday we meet, we have wings or whatever, we talk shit, about this, that. It's always packed. So as you know, now restaurants are closed down, or some of them are just carry out, only, whatever, delivery only or whatever. So I think it was Mark or Dale or one of those guys came up with the idea of doing like a Zoom wing night. I thought it was a great idea, fantastic idea. A Thursday wing night with the fellas. So what a lot of us did was on Thursday we would order our wings, go pick them up. Doing another wing night tonight with the fellas on Zoom. Every Thursday night we normally go and meet at Crosstown for wings, but because of the social distancing thing and everything happening with the pandemic, we started this Zoom group. Now, the great thing about it was there was a lot of virtual fights. There was a lot of keyboard gangsters, if you will. And no one physically got hurt. Only thing that got hurt was some people's feelings. So we're gonna host it tonight, and we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see if Dale gets crazy, if he needs his high blood pressure medicine. We're gonna see if Silent D gets all philosophical with us and writes a dissertation tonight, or if we're gonna see if my man Light Skin Patrick, if he's gonna get biblical with us tonight and read some passages from the Bible. So I'm looking forward to the Zoom meeting tonight. It's my wing crew, my wing guys. We meet every Thursday, so now we're doing it. I'm about to go pick up some wings right now. So okay, I'm outside of Crosstown up here, going in to pick up my wings tonight for our wings night. So we're doing this on Zoom. So I already ordered my wings, and hopefully it's all ready to go. So my wings ready?
Yeah, hello.
So these are the girls we normally every Thursday. We're doing our wing. Hey lady, say hello.
Is this Facebook Live?
It's not live, so I have a
Later, right?
yes for later. So I'm gonna edit it and put it in there. So say hi to the guys.
Hi, nice to see you. Do you want Allie and I to twerk for you guys? Just kidding.
Can we get a twerk? Can we get a twerk? All right, all right.
So bad. That was the whitest version of twerk.
I love it, I love it. Hey ladies, thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
See you.
All right, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. All right, heading to the crib to do the Zoom meeting with the fellas. The girls were excited. Hi, how are you? See that, I'm still a gentleman in this pandemic. So, I'm looking forward to the Zoom meeting tonight. I got my wings, we're ready to go. Ready to do the damn thing. So, should be a good meeting tonight, guys. Should be a good meeting tonight. I'll see you guys in a few. Friends call, and it was fun, man. I mean, dude, it's crazy because I think one of the nights we were on there till like 4 hours. We was on the Zoom conference call, just talking about everything, laughing it up, drinking, toasting each other, eating wings, man, all kind of chicken grease all on your laptop and all over the place, and barbecue. You know, I gotta have barbecue wings too, all on the laptop, man. It was crazy, but it was so much fun. Zoom conferencing calls with your peoples. That's what we did. That's what we're doing every Thursday until this thing subsides. So it was fun. I recommend it. Try it out. So a lot of things were brought up in our Zoom conferencing calls. And one of the things that I asked was, because we have a diverse group, Black, white, Latino, pretty diverse group, man. Republicans, Democrats. That's another story, but yeah, to the point where these guys was about to have fisticuffs in the middle of a bar over, your man Donald Trump. Crazy, bringing best friends into almost to a fight. What's that about, man? I can see if someone grabbed your wing. Give me that wing. I want to taste that dry rub. No, they's fighting over Trump. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, I said, hey man, give me your top 5 Black sitcoms. So everyone had some pretty nice picks, man. So I wanted to give you guys my top 5 Black sitcom picks. In no particular order, but to this day, I could watch this show, and my kids could watch this show and crack the hell up. I have to give it to my man Martin Lawrence. Martin. I love that show. I love how the chemistry between the actors, man, it has such a great chemistry. Rest in peace, Tommy. Tommy passed away, but what a great show. Even now, man, it's funny as fuck. I love it. I still crack up sometimes, like it's the first time I've ever seen it. So Martin, man, what makes him so special, man, he's just funny. He's just a hilarious dude, and all the characters like Shanae and Romy Rome in the house, watch your mouth. Like, I love the characters that he does. Even the little kid with the snotty nose, coming to the door. Like, man, what a great time. What a great show, man. And I don't know if they knew exactly what they had on their hands when they were making it, but man, that show, it brings a lot of I still talk about that with my friends, man. It brings a lot of joy to people's lives. So Martin is one of my picks. My second pick, man, is this dude, man. I just love him, and the characters, man, and they all had this great chemistry as well. This is old school. Beans don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. I don't know, but the theme song. We're moving on up. The Jeffersons. George Jefferson. With the George Jefferson pimp strut, man. Come on, man. No one has a pimp strut like my man George Jefferson. Also, rest in peace. God, I think Helen passed away on that show too. Rest in peace, Helen. But man, George Jefferson, man, that dude is a legend. Legendary. I love that show, man. And you want to just talk about a show that just brought a lot of, to this day, man, the Jeffersons, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. Man. I don't care. Like, hey, hold on. Even though I've seen that episode 39,000 times, I gotta sit there and watch it. And also classic, George Jefferson dancing. Man, come on, man. It don't get no better than George Jefferson dancing or the George Jefferson pimp strut. legendary show, man. Which was a show that came from a legendary show, All in the Family. I'll get to that later. But yeah, man, the Jeffersons. Another one of my picks, and I get it that this brother here got a lot of problems right now. A lot of things happen with this brother, and it's unfortunate because at one point this guy was America's dad. He was America's dad, and I'm talking about Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show. Love the Cosby Show, man, and I'm gonna explain to you why from my point of view. So I grew up in the hood. I grew up in government housing. My mother was on Section 8. We stood in the government cheese and butter line, that big ass brick of cheese. You know, that big ass brick of cheese you would wait for, and that big ass. I think it's Velveeta now. I ain't gonna lie. I think that big ass brick of cheese we used to get as kids. You know, that big ass brick of cheese make the best grilled cheese sandwiches. So I think it's Velveeta. I think the government turned it into Velveeta. I can't prove the shit, but I think they did. Anyway, but you remember, if you grew up in the hood and you stood in that government cheese line, so you remember these two things: that big ass block of cheese in the brown box and that hard ass butter. Remember that hard ass butter? Butter hard as hell. You could build a house with the butter. Dead serious, man. But listen, when you're poor and you're on, Section 8 welfare, you're living in government housing, apartments, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. So we use that hard ass butter, put it on the grill, made some grilled cheese sandwiches with that thick ass cheese. It was the best. It was the best. And then you get you a grape pop. I'm talking about grape. It just says grape on the side of the pop from Aldi's. You know, grape, cola, lime. I love grape. Get you a great cold grape pop with that grilled cheese sandwich. Anyway, back to the Cosby Show. So for black families, man, it was really, really nice to see, because you didn't really see a show like that. I mean, it's important, man, to be able to see stuff like that, man, because in our communities, at least for me, you didn't have a lot of families that stayed. My father didn't stay. Most of my friends' fathers didn't stay. It's just facts. It's what happened. And to see the Huxtables, and Cliff was a doctor, and had this beautiful black family, man, and it was just great to see. You know what I'm saying? It was really, really great to see. And, everyone went to, college, and just to see that, man. And, they had rich people problems. They ain't had the problems we had. Not the type of problems, that we had in the hood, man. They had rich people problems. It was like, man, rich people problems ain't too bad. I would like me some rich people problems. I want one of those rich people problems. For real. Tell me I'm lying. Your ass from a poor ass neighborhood, poor whatever, minority neighborhood or whatever, and you seen a family like that, you wanted them types of problems. Not the type of problems that we dealt with. Shit, man. I used to have people want to fight me because I got, straight hair. I whatever. I didn't look like most people in my neighborhood, because I was beautiful. Man, don't fight me because I'm beautiful. Don't hate.
I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Appreciate and congratulate. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, to see that, I loved it. Next show, which a lot of us who grew up in poverty, who grew up in government housing and grew up in the hood, man, will really appreciate this show. They know what I'm talking about, man, especially if you're from the community. Good times. I mean, good times, man. I mean, come on, man. Damn. I mean, come on, man. Florida, James, JJ, Michael, Valona, Bookman, Booger. Just a classic show, man, and a classic show about a black family that, hey, man, going through tough times, but, man, they made it work. They made it work, and, I mean, every character on that show, everybody knew somebody like that in their neighborhood. Definitely a JJ, someone who's just, just a funny cat or whatever. And James Evans. Whew. Everybody know a James Evans in the neighborhood. You might not have a James Evans in your family, but everybody has a James Evans in the hood for sure. Everybody. So, good times, man. Classic show. I loved it. And my fifth one, I don't think my fifth one was on everybody's list. Maybe one person's list, but it was on my list. And this was like a spin-off of the Cosby Show, man. I loved A Different World. I really loved it because of Jasmine Guy. Goodness gracious. Anyway, I digress. But once again, just being able to see young blacks, young minorities, going to college, being able to see that, man, because sometimes when you in the shit, when you living in the shit, you don't see stuff like that, man. You just don't see it. Even though it is happening, you just don't get to see, young minorities in college or whatever. And sometimes you don't think that type of futures for you. So to me, man, I loved A Different World. It was dope. It was a dope show. It was a spinoff of the Cosby Show. As you know, Lisa Bonet went off to college, whatever, and I think she got off of that show, whatever. But the show progressed and it kept going on. And then I loved it, man. I love those shows. So just to recap, Martin, of course, the Cosby Show, The Jeffersons, A Different World, and Good Times. Just to recap, that was my top five. My top five, man. I put up my top five against anybody's top five. Bring your top five on. My top five, man. All-star team. All-star team. Top five black sitcoms. Now, we did do also top five white sitcoms. Okay. I put my top five white sitcoms against anybody's top five white sitcoms too. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to explain to you my top five white sitcoms in no particular order too. No particular order. So this particular show, man, I just think the cast was great. The chemistry was great. And they're just legends, man. To me, this Seinfeld, hilarious, man. Suit Nazi, big wallet, just like the stuff that they came up with, hilarious. The Seinfeld, man. I loved everybody on there, man. Seinfeld, Kramer, the whole cast, man. Just a very well-written show, very, very funny. And if you've never seen Jerry Seinfeld in stand-up, definitely check him out. He's definitely a legend, man. Old school legend. The stories that these guys have, man. I just love the come up, right? But Seinfeld was on my list. Another show. This show is a classic too, and this goes way back, man. And it was the reason why the Jeffersons came around is, and I said this before, All in the Family, man. Listen, dude, Archie Bunker if there was a racist guy that you liked, it was Archie Bunker. Even black people like Archie Bunker. You know, meathead, and I mean, come on, man. Archie was a legend, man. He was just legendary. And you know, just looking at that show, it really dealt with a lot of, you know, social issues, man. It would get, you know, both sides of it. Michael, I think his name, Meathead, he'd be on one side, and then of course Archie. That back and forth dialogue, most of it was funny. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was funny. It's hilarious, but it touched on a lot of social issues at the time too. So things that needed to be addressed. So All in the Family, man. Definitely, most definitely on my list. Another sitcom that is on my list, and I absolutely love, Modern Family. You want to talk about a show? Now, this show, once again, this show is a classic. It was really funny, well written, and you could just tell the cast just had great chemistry. I love this show. This was one of the shows that was on my list. Three's Company. Three's Company, hilarious. Jack Tripper. Jack Tripper, hilarious, man. Larry, the girls, the Regal Beagle, Mr. Furley. Listen, man, Ralph Furley, classic. The Ralph Furley with the kung fu, but what made Ralph Furley also dope was the outfits. His outfits, man. Ralph Furley, I'm telling you, Three's Company. So, show number 5 for me. It's timeless, man, and it was in black and white, or is in black and white. But this show, man, this show is just comedic genius. These guys were amazing, and to this day, man, like, you want to talk about like slapstick comedy, you got to give it to the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges are just legendary. I mean, to this day, you want to talk about transcending time and what have you. People know who the Three Stooges are to this day. That's way before my time. Way before the time of most people that I know. But man, the Three Stooges, classic, legendary. So let me recap my 5 favorite, my top 5 white shows, white sitcoms: Three Stooges, Three's Company, Modern Family, All in the Family, and Seinfeld. So I put my list up against anybody's list. My top 5 versus your top 5. I'm ready to do it, baby. Let's do it. The reason I bring all those things up is because this came up in our Zoom conference call, and like I said, man, we try to make lemonade out of lemons. We try to take a bad situation and make it good, and we had a lot of fun. Like I said, we were on there last time. I think it was about 4 hours, just talking about whatever, enjoying each other's time, making each other laugh. So check it out, man. I recommend it.